Malaysian airline Boeing 777 flight that was travelling from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur. It is reported to have crashed in eastern Ukraine. And the belief at this point is that all 295 people on board, 280 people, 15 crew, have perished in that flight. And these are the latest pictures that we have for you from the ground of the smoke coming from the site of the crash. We've had eyewitness reports of bodies on the ground. No reports as yet of any survivors. We've had aviation experts saying that this was indeed a reliable plane, the Boeing 777. It's unlikely to have suffered any mechanical failure given its successful track record. And that's leading everybody to speculate now about the possibility that this flight was indeed shot down because it was, of course, flying over the conflict zone in eastern Ukraine where you've got the Kiev authorities fighting against self-defense forces. But of course, Union, both sides, as you would probably expect, are denying any involvement in this.
Yeah, and we should also maybe point out as well that both the Kremlin and the White House have now confirmed that President Obama and President Putin have spoken on the phone both about this and about the violence in East Ukraine. They've called for an immediate ceasefire. That's also information that we are hearing. Russia's envoy to the UN, Vitaly Churkin, has said we didn't do it. That was in response to a question by a reporter at UN headquarters in New York. So, yeah, Neil, we're getting information left, right and centre here coming in. The Malaysian Airlines press themselves have said that we lost contact of the plane. 295 people were on board, now presumed dead. But we are simply waiting confirmation as to what occurred. We're seeing pictures of plumes of smoke. We're seeing the actual wreckage. We believe that this is what it is of this Boeing 777 Malaysian Airlines. And
as we said, eyewitness reports of bodies on the ground. It's getting hard now to refute, I think, what it appears that we're seeing. And let's just take one more listen to these eyewitnesses, because, I mean, these are the most credible sources of information we're getting at this point from people on the ground. It's certainly the closest anybody's been to this incident. Let's take a listen.
The airplane fell down into the field. My brother is right there at the moment, and he's telling me there are lots and lots of people and debris scattered around the field. You can see tickets from Malaysia to Amsterdam. You can see a lot of food scattered around. Everybody is strongly impressed because there are lots of people scattered there, so many dead bodies that they are impossible to count. My brother says that there are lots of people there.
And that wasn't the only eyewitness we heard from either. The pictures are quite incredible. Let's see, can we hear from another person who was near the scene on the Russian-Ukraine border when this plane came down?
I am next to the village of Grabovo right now. The scenery is truly shocking. It is a civilian aircraft. You can see dead bodies lying around, mutilated and still smoking. It is easy to tell this was a civilian aircraft. You can see lots of passports belonging to nationals of Malaysia and the Netherlands. The aircraft broke up into lots of pieces which fell down within a perimeter of some 500 meters to a kilometer. According to preliminary information coming from militias, the aircraft was brought down by a missile, presumably coming from the positions of the Ukrainian military. This information will be verified. It could be that the aircraft was shot down by Ukrainian air defenses. I saw Malaysian passports myself just now. I am at the scene of the crash right now. It hasn't been sealed off right now. The firemen have just arrived. The debris is still smoking, and you can see it all with your own eyes. According to preliminary information, this could be Ukrainian air defenses, because the armaments that the militias possess are not enough to shoot down an airplane from the height of 10,000 meters above ground.